Good morning, my dear. As my eyes flutter open and I come into awareness, I remember something gentle and powerful. I have awakened into a brand new day, one that has never happened before and never will again. This is not a repeat of yesterday. It is not a continuation of old worries or unfinished plans. This is a fresh beginning, a sacred doorway, a soft invitation to begin again. I take a moment to simply be here. There is nothing I need to rush into. There is nowhere I must go right now. I allow my body to stay just as it is, warm, safe, and still. If I'm lying in bed, I allow the weight of the blankets to hold me. If I'm sitting upright, I allow the surface beneath me to support me fully. It is safe to be still. In this quiet, I give myself full permission to arrive slowly. With one conscious breath, I inhale peace, and with the exhale, I gently release the tension from any lingering dreams or scattered thoughts. I soften my jaw. I relax my shoulders. I let my belly be at ease. I begin the day by reconnecting with the most important place of all within myself. This is my sacred morning space, and I cherish it. I do not need to solve anything yet. I do not need to fix anything. My only job right now is to awaken into the energy of presence and allow life to meet me here. I remind myself, lovingly and clearly, I awaken into possibility, not habit. I begin this day with love, rest. There may be plans ahead of me, appointments, conversations, tasks, but I understand that outcomes are not mine to control. What I can choose is the energy with which I move through this day. And I choose gentleness, I choose openness, I choose love. I recognize that waking up is a miracle in itself. My body breathes without being told. My heart has carried me through countless days. And here I am, once again, gifted with life, awareness, and choice. What a blessing. I take a slow, full breath and let it anchor me in this moment. As I breathe, I recognize something beautiful. Nothing from yesterday can claim this day unless I invite it in. I am not bound by old patterns. I am not repeating the past. This morning is not a continuation, it is a new creation. This awareness is my power. I place my hand over my heart now, and I feel the steady rhythm within me. This rhythm has never stopped, not even once. It has carried me through nights of doubt, through seasons of change, through dreams and awakenings alike. This beat reminds me that I am alive, I am supported, I am safe, and I whisper softly to myself, I begin this day with love. I am ready to live with gentle power. In this space between sleep and action, I make a loving decision to think consciously, to think kindly, to remember that my thoughts are the building blocks of the hours ahead. They shape what I notice, what I welcome, and how I feel. And so, I transition now softly, consciously, into the awareness of thought, into the realization that each thought I choose is like a seed, and this day is the garden in which they grow. This is where the true creation begins. I am the thinker of my thoughts, and today I choose them with love. As I breathe into this new day, I remember one of the most powerful truths I have ever learned. Every thought I think is creating my future. Every word I speak, every belief I repeat, every quiet whisper inside my mind plants a seed. And those seeds become the life I live. What a beautiful truth. What a liberating one. In this moment, this quiet, sacred morning moment, I gently release the idea that the past must continue. The past has passed. It is done. Yesterday's thoughts do not need to shape this day unless I choose to bring them forward. Right now, I stand at the gateway of creation, and I remember this moment is mine. It belongs to no one else. It is not an echo of the past. It is the canvas of the future, and I hold the brush. I declare, with kindness and clarity, only the thoughts I choose today will shape this day. I am free to think new thoughts. And so, I gently begin to release. I let go of fear. I let go of anxiety. I let go of resentment, of guilt, of sadness. I release anger. I release the illusion of control. I release the belief that I am not enough. None of these emotions are wrong, but they are no longer my guides. I thank them for what they once tried to protect, and I let them move through and out. These energies will not shape this day. As I exhale, I feel these thoughts dissolving like clouds in sunlight. I do not have to wrestle with them. I simply stop feeding them. And as I do, I return to the breath. The breath is always here. It is my first teacher. It asks for nothing. It gives everything. I don't tell my body to breathe, yet it does. I don't command my heart to beat, but it continues faithfully. I don't instruct my stomach to digest, or my cells to repair, or my immune system to protect me. And yet, my body does all of this and more with deep wisdom and divine order. I am a miracle. My body is a miracle. This beautiful vessel carries me through life with grace and resilience. Even when I have been harsh or disconnected, it has stayed by my side, always doing its best to keep me here. I place my hands on my body now, perhaps one on the heart, one on the belly, and I speak these words with care. Thank you, body. Thank you for loving me. In this space of gratitude, I feel myself grounding more deeply into the truth. I am supported by life, not just in breath, but in thought, not just in movement, but in energy. This day is not random. It is a reflection of what I choose to believe is possible. So I pause again, softly, and ask myself, what kind of thoughts would I like to think today? What kind of world am I willing to build with my inner language? And I remember, loving thoughts are always an option. Kindness is always available. Peace is always possible. Even when circumstances challenge me, I can return to this sacred space and choose again. This is what it means to live consciously, to begin from within, to start the day not by reacting to the world, but by creating the energy I want to bring into it. I remind myself gently, my thoughts create my reality. I think with intention, and I choose thoughts that support my joy, my peace, and my well-being. Right now, in this quiet morning space, I allow myself to become a loving presence in my own mind. And as I do, I feel the stirrings of gratitude begin to rise, not forced, not artificial, but genuine, natural. Because when the mind is quiet and the heart is open, appreciation bubbles up like a spring. There is so much I can give thanks for, even now. And so, I turn with love toward what already exists, toward what is already good, toward what has already begun to blossom. And from this place, we begin our next step. Gratitude. Gratitude opens the door to miracles, and I begin with what is closest, my body. Before I rush into the events of the day, I take this sacred moment to acknowledge my body with love. This beautiful, intelligent, devoted body has carried me through every experience I've ever had. It has endured illness and healing. It has moved, danced, wept, laughed, and rested. It has waited patiently when I was unkind, and it has responded with joy when I offered it love. I thank my body for loving me, even when I forgot to love it. I thank my eyes for seeing beauty. I thank my ears for hearing music and laughter. I thank my lungs for every breath, millions of them taken without my attention. I thank my heart for its tireless rhythm, keeping time with my life. I thank my digestive system, my immune system, my muscles, my bones. I thank the skin that wraps me in protection and sensitivity. There is so much working for me, so much that is functioning in perfect order. Right now, in this moment, I bless every cell of my body with love. I bless every organ, every tissue, every fiber of my being. My body is a miracle, and I cherish it. I feel my body responding to this gratitude. The tension melts, the breath deepens, the energy softens and flows. I realize that the body thrives in the atmosphere of appreciation. Now I expand this gratitude outward into the room around me. I thank my bed, the mattress that held me, the pillow that cradled my head, the blankets that kept me warm. This is where my body came to rest, and it welcomed me without asking anything in return. I bless the bed frame, the sheets, even the floor beneath me. These are not just things. They are sacred supporters of my well-being. I look around my space and offer silent thanks to the objects I may have once overlooked. The chair I sit on, the table where I eat, the clock that keeps gentle track of time, the lamp that gives me light in darkness, the walls that hold the warmth inside. Every item has a purpose. Every piece is here to help. These are the silent companions of my daily life. I send thanks to the appliances, the technology, the little machines that extend my abilities. I acknowledge how much easier my life is because of the refrigerator that cools my food, the stove that cooks it, the phone that connects me, the heater that warms the room. Everything in my life responds to the energy I bring to it. When I treat my belongings with love and appreciation, they last longer, they function more smoothly, they become allies in my day-to-day living. I am no longer in conflict with my environment, I am in partnership with it. So I walk into my kitchen and thank it, not as a chore zone, but as a sacred space of nourishment. I thank the utensils, the dishes, the sink. I thank the water for flowing. I thank the kettle, the coffee maker, the blender, whatever is there to serve me today. I pause and give special appreciation to the miracle of modern plumbing. Clean, hot water flows with the turn of a tap. Showers and baths are available on demand. Toilets flush waste away without effort. I do not have to carry water in buckets from a river. I do not have to build a fire to boil it clean. There was a time just a few generations ago when even royalty did not have these comforts. I am living with luxuries that were once unimaginable. Weld, electricity flows invisibly, powering light, heat, devices, and more. I do not need to strike a match or live by candlelight. I flick a switch and illumination arrives. This is not a burden, it is a blessing. I give thanks for the roof over my head, for the floor beneath my feet, for windows that show me the sky, for locks that offer security, for closets that hold my clothes. I see these things not as clutter or chores, but as signs of abundance. I am already surrounded by support. Ray, as I continue my morning, I choose to look through the eyes of gratitude. I understand that every small blessing I recognize becomes a doorway for even more to arrive. I am not waiting to feel grateful later. I am choosing it now. With this awareness, I feel the energy in the room shift. It becomes lighter, more loving. I feel a deeper sense of safety and sufficiency in my bones. I am not starting this day in lack. I am beginning it in appreciation. And from this space of present gratitude, I am ready to open my heart further to relationships, connection, and the people who walk this journey with me. Gratitude is not confined to walls or rooms. It is an ever-widening circle, and as I continue to awaken to this new day, I allow my heart to open further to the world beyond my skin, my bed, my home. The entire world is a gift I get to experience today. I begin with the breath, the sacred gift I so often overlook. Air flows into my lungs without being chased. I do not ask the wind to blow, the sun to rise, or the earth to spin. Life gives me these blessings freely, without my effort. I thank the air for being clean enough to breathe. I thank the atmosphere for sustaining life. I thank the breath itself for being my constant companion, faithful, rhythmic, and calming. I think of sunlight and whisper, thank you. I think of rain and whisper, thank you. I think of wind and whisper, thank you. I think of moonlight, of starlight, of the blue sky, and of clouds drifting like thoughts through an open mind. Nature does not ask me to deserve these things. It offers them simply because I am alive. Nature is the original abundance, and I am a part of it. I bless the green things, the plants and trees that turn sunlight into nourishment. I give thanks for the vegetables, fruits, and grains that grew from the soil and traveled across land and sea to nourish me. The food I eat is a miracle of movement, of seasons, of cooperation. So before I eat anything today, I will pause. I will close my eyes. I will say thank you to the seed, to the sun, to the rain, to the soil, to the hands that harvested and prepared it. Even a simple piece of toast carries a lineage of miracles. As I bless my food, it blesses me. I give thanks for my clothing, not just for warmth or modesty, but for the chance to express myself. I appreciate the fabrics that soften my skin, the colors that reflect my mood, and the shoes that protect my feet. I thank my feet. These feet have walked me through years of living across carpets and streets, sand and sidewalk, hallways and airports, rooms of laughter and rooms of grief. They carry the story of my life. I thank my legs for holding me up and moving me forward. I thank my arms for reaching, my hands for touching, my voice for speaking, my eyes for seeing. These simple acts are privileges not everyone has, and today I do not take them for granted. Every step I take today is a blessing in motion. Now I expand my gratitude even further toward movement, toward vehicles, toward the ways life carries me from one place to another. I thank the car I drive or ride in. I bless its engine, its tires, its design. I send love to every vehicle on the road. I visualize safety, ease, and patience for all travelers today. If there are delays, I choose to see them as pauses for presence, not punishments, but invitations. I bless buses, trains, subways, and bicycles. I bless airports, airplanes, runways, and skies. I bless traffic lights and crosswalks and bridges. They are all part of a great unseen choreography that allows millions of people to move in harmony every day. Everywhere I go today, I go with grace and protection. And now, I bring my awareness to connection to the people who will walk through this day with me, either near or far. I give thanks for the people I love and those who love me. I give thanks for the lessons of those who challenge me. I acknowledge every person I meet today as a soul on a sacred journey. Even a brief glance, a shared smile, or a kind word is a thread in the great web of human connection. I bless everyone I meet today with love, peace, and kindness. End quote. I think of friends, family, co-workers, service workers, teachers, healers, strangers. Every interaction is an opportunity to affirm life, to be present, to offer a little more light. I pause and let a few faces pass through my mind, faces I know well and some I've nearly forgotten. I let them drift through my awareness with appreciation. Everyone who has ever been part of my journey brought something sacred. Even the difficult relationships were teachers. Even the painful moments helped me grow. I release judgment. I release blame. I choose to keep the wisdom and bless the rest. And so, with an open heart, I look toward the day ahead. I walk gently, I travel gratefully, and I remain aware that I am always connected to the earth, to others, and to life itself. There is a power and a presence that breathes through me. It is the very intelligence of life itself. I do not have to control this force. I do not have to force anything at all. Life knows what it is doing, just as my heart beats without my command, just as my lungs fill and empty rhythmically without my instruction. Life flows through me with perfect intelligence, even when I do not understand it. There is something greater than me, and it is working through me at all times. When I was younger, I believed I had to make everything happen, push harder, work faster, plan more, and manage it all from the surface of the mind. But now I know, the more I relax, the more life flows. Letting go is not failure, it is wisdom. Trying to control every outcome is like trying to control my digestion or the rising of the sun. These are not mine to manage. My body teaches me this truth every day. It knows how to process food, heal wounds, fight infection, and create balance even while I sleep. I nourish this body with care. I give it movement. I give it rest. I give it pleasure. I trust it to do what it was made to do. And just as I trust my body, I now learn to trust my life. I do not need to force the river to flow. I only need to stop resisting it. So today, I release the need to interfere. I no longer micromanage the universe. I offer my energy where it is needed. I take inspired action when the time feels right. But I do not push. I do not chase. I do not fight against the natural rhythm. I return to the truth. Life supports me when I support myself with love. Everything is always working out for my highest good, even when I can't yet see how. And so I shift my attention to what I can influence, my thoughts, my focus, my energy. Thoughts are my creative tools. I use them with respect and care. I choose thoughts of love, and life responds with more love. I choose thoughts of peace, and life surrounds me with calm. I choose thoughts of joy, and life offers me reasons to smile. I choose thoughts of prosperity, and life brings me ideas, opportunities, and abundance. I choose forgiveness, not because others are always right, but because I am ready to be free. I forgive, and I set myself free. Each time I forgive, I untangle myself from the past. Each time I think a loving thought, I plant a seed in the garden of my future. My thoughts are not idle, they are instructions. I am an open channel for divine ideas. And when I get quiet and allow space, inspiration flows through me. Ideas for healing, for creating, for helping, for receiving these ideas do not come from worry. they come from allowing. They arrive not when I demand them, but when I trust they are already on the way. I now trust life to guide me, just as I trust the breath to return, the heart to beat, and the body to heal. I do not argue with the intelligence that created the stars, the oceans, the mountains, and the miracle of my body. I trust it. I welcome it. I allow it. I live in the flow of life, and the flow of life is kind. Today, I live from a different place, not from effort and fear, but from willingness and trust. I say yes to this moment. I say yes to divine timing. I say yes to allowing life to be good. When fear whispers, "What if?" I answer, "What if it all works out?" When doubt murmurs, "You're not ready," I answer, "I am always guided," and cries. When control rises again, because it will, I smile and return to trust. I choose again. I choose peace. I choose allowing. Today I am open. Today I am relaxed. Today I am guided. Today I am connected to the greater flow. And from this place of ease, so much good can reach me. This is a new day, and I do not begin it by dragging yesterday behind me. I begin this day with a clear heart, a quiet mind, a loving intention. I take a deep breath and release what I no longer need to carry. I release anger. I release resentment. I release blame. There is no benefit in carrying these burdens into a fresh beginning. The energy of today is too precious to cloud with yesterday's storms. I forgive others not because what happened was right, but because I am ready to be free. I forgive myself not because I was perfect, but because I am willing to grow with love. I bless the past, and I bless everyone in it. Maybe now I turn my attention forward into this new day that is meeting me with open arms. I set a clear and beautiful